Hey guys, what is up? It is David here with Creeper Co. Gaming. I will be playing, as you could probably see, Grid 2. Actually, maybe not, because it doesn't really show you what I'm playing. I'm just gonna go ahead and play some games. Let's go ahead and do some career stuff. I'd like to continue. Let's see here. I played a lot this weekend of this game. I would say I'm pretty decent at it. The only thing is I have not actually played this game with a steering wheel before. I have it with me right now. I usually always play with my controller.
The route can change as this race progresses. You won't be able to learn any one path through. You'll have to rely on track awareness and quick reactions to make your way to the finish in good time.
Okay, cool. It's already working, so that's good.
Plenty of people here today. Let's see if we can get a good race and make some new fans.
Wow, okay. Jeez. Let's see how this goes. What? Okay. Sorry if you can hear my controller. I'll see if I can try to edit that out, but it's going to be kind of hard. I don't really have the best mics. I'm kind of used to use. Well, if you really want to know what my audio setup is, well, one sec. Because I'm playing this on my desktop. Whoa. How am I screwing up that corner? There we go. I'm using a laptop right next to me, recording. Into Odyssey? Oh no. Audacity. Why do I always say that wrong the first time? And then I'm using an Nexus 7 with Record Forge 2 on it. And then I'm also using my old cell phone, which is a Galaxy S3. Okay. I screwed that up. So those are my 3 devices that I record on for redundancy. Probably said that wrong, but yeah, mainly because.
We're in the big time now. Have you seen the crowd? Let's show these
Okay.
fans what the WSR is all about.
Well, the reason why I do that is because whenever I record, I always have one device, 1 or 2 devices. Actually, sometimes I've had all 3, but
Working your way up
well,
the back.
one time I did, but that's because I didn't really record using. I should have recorded both sides using phones instead of just one side, and then the other side with the laptop. Anyways, whenever I record things, something always goes wrong with the audio, and audio is very important. So I try to see if I could fix that this time. There we go. Me whipping that steering wheel back and forth. Okay, well, yeah, so that's that part of it. I screwed that up. I should have braked a little bit. Why do I... Okay. There we go, that's a little better than before. Okay, I still have 3 more of those. Why did I do that? I love that you can just rewind certain parts, especially if you completely screw it up. Kind of like that. And you can even go back further. And I should have done that from the get-go. Actually, probably should think about putting that in manual mode. Okay. Oh shoot. You guys should probably enjoy this. I'm playing this on my computer, of course, because that's the only place right now where I can actually legitimately record really good quality stuff. Oops. I have really knackered this up. anyways, yeah, it's actually, I believe this is like full settings in this game. It actually looks way nicer than I thought it would. Let's see if I can fix this real quick. If I can't, I'm just going to restart. Oh, my engines. I've got broken things. Whoa. Okay. I've broken things. Anyways, yeah, it's so full quality. It's actually really nice. I'm glad this computer can handle it. It's actually kind of one of those nice features of having a really good. When I say really good, it's really good compared to anything I've used, and I really like it. It's AMD FX 350 with an Asus motherboard. Oh shoot, one second. Crosshair V Formula Z. I actually remembered it because I haven't really used that name in a while for a motherboard. So I have that, and now I got 16 gigs RAM, you know, general stuff. And I've got tons of storage, tons of drives in different RAID formats, some of which are really dumb, but you know, I have them, so might as well throw them into RAID since I have multiple of the same ones. Anyways, I can probably throw entire PCs, like my entire spec of my PC up somewhere. I know somebody wants that at some point. How did I do that? Okay, that was still bad, but it's still better than before. I'm gonna put that up. I have not ever said really inaccurate, so that's kind of weird. I'm saying it now. Anyways, let's keep going. Let's see, the person's right up there. Let's see if we can get him. Just completely power slid into that stupid wall. Okay, how's about I slow down way beforehand? And not over... okay, now I can't screw up. This car is kind of weird to handle, though. Okay. Well, now it's too late. I wanted to cut out a lot of this stuff, but it's okay. I'm fine with that. I'm gonna go slightly bit to the left this time. Yeah, well, let's go ahead and go. I didn't want to do that. I actually really wanted to go around. Well, this car needs like better tires or something. I don't know if you can actually do that in this game, like get better tires, but it needs better tires. I can really feel the traction kind of be not... I can kind of feel the traction kind of missing from this vehicle. It needs to be there. It's not really there, and it's kind of depressing. Because whenever I mean, it's great for the drifts and stuff, but when I gas it and just go into trying to go and make a slight turn, it just wants to spin, which is good for drifting, I guess, but I don't want to drift everything. I want to kind of be able to go through things. I'm going to keep myself in first place. Okay, my car's still good. I kind of over and underestimated that turn. Okay, so I'm slowly learning this course because I haven't driven this course. Although I will say the city courses are probably my favorite because I'm the best at those. Funny thing, actually, I'm actually really good at this game, just not right now. Mainly because I'm still trying to learn the controller, the new map, and talking at the same time. plus somehow the feeling knowing that maybe in a 1 in 1,000 chance that somebody actually watches this video, that kind of makes me nervous. Screwing that up too. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, and as for Roller Coaster Tycoon, don't worry, that series isn't over. It's just... it's like a really bad combination of when I have time, I don't feel like making anything, which isn't the fact that I wouldn't try to, I have, but it just gets so boring and uninteresting for me and the viewers. It's just bad. So I don't try to force myself into anything. And then on top of that, whenever I really want to record something like Roller Coaster Tycoon, I have so much stuff going on, it's not even fun. No, it's not even funny anymore. But right now I have a little bit of time off. I actually got a lot of the work done that I was supposed to. Getting ready for some computer science competitions, you know, stuff like that. Starting to game again because I actually, somehow, I managed to get bored of gaming. I didn't want to game anymore. I didn't like it. It wasn't fun. I don't know why. It just wasn't. And I do have to say, this is slowly becoming this is probably becoming my second favorite car racing game. Actually, it is already. It's not very hard. My favorite is Gran Turismo. Actually, no, it's my third. It's actually it's my third favorite. Because it's Gran Turismo 5, Gran Turismo 4, and then this. Which is Grid 2. Fourth. Oh, next car game. I like that. It's not my absolute favorite thing to play, but it is really cool to crash into stuff and do like all the crazy challenges. Actually, I should play that a little bit later. And then, oh, Split Second. Oh my god, that game's fun too. I actually have to rank that differently. I'm not a Forza fan though. Not a Forza fan whatsoever. It's just too arcadey for me. I mean, I know what I just said really contradicts what I was trying to say earlier, because I mean I did say I like what's it called, Split Second, and that is super arcadey, but I mean that's what I want from that game. I really like the whole explosions. It's supposed to be set in a TV show. It just feels so cool. Whereas how did I get so many fans? Oh, anyways, Forza, they always talk about it being so realistic, it looking so nice. That's at least what I've always heard from certain things, from people, and when I play the game, I don't necessarily see or feel that. It's just more like, okay, cool, I guess it's a racing game. It is a racing game, it's just too arcadey style. Well, not style, but driving-wise. It just, I don't know how to describe it, just, I don't know. I hate this one. I hate mountain tracks, but let's do this. Oh, and guess one person. Okay.
This car suits a drift driving style. Try to get the car sideways through the bends to maintain your speed.
I know this car suits a drift type style. I've been using this the entire time. I just wish it was a little bit better at keeping control in the corners whenever I want to. Yeah, but then again, I do have to say, in Gran Turismo 4, I never got very far. I always just played like the screw you, man. I always played, actually that was probably my fault. I always played like the arcade part, so I could just race for free and for fun. Because I didn't want to spend, I didn't want to have to buy better cars, I just wanted to be able to choose whatever car I wanted. Gran Turismo 5, that was the best thing ever. First thing I do, I start going online. Somebody's like, "Hey, you're a new user. Here, I have too much money. Here, you want a car? I'm like, oh, sure. Here, choose a car. And I was like, okay, I don't want to be too crazy, because he gave me like a limit of like 2-3 million credits. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be too rude. Chose an Audi R8, V10 Plus or whatever. But I didn't, well, I think it was just an Audi R8. I just wanted one of them. I just wanted a normal one in blue. That screwed me over. Okay, that was really dumb. Let's go back. And then he's just like, oh, since he chose such a cheap one compared to everybody else, because he was giving other people cars too, he gave it to me fully upgraded, which was pretty sweet. I used that car in like every race. I was trying to make some cash, some actual money inside the game, and I could actually do stuff. It was fun. And then I got into NASCAR on that game. That was the most fun I'd ever had. My favorite was Dirty NASCAR. You set the lap count to 200 and just go. At the end you get like 200 grand or something ridiculous, and it was just so much fun. Oh, last second. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I made a lot of money that way. I got my Mercedes McLaren SLR fully upgraded in like a really cool black color. That was pretty sweet. Then we started doing Dirty NASCAR, except without the NASCARs, whatever sports car you could choose, and I always use that car because I had a really good setup on it, so that the last gear on it would really stretch. I mean, I wouldn't be able to max it out, but if I got a draft, I could easily get a ton more speed than anybody else on that track, and I just slingshot myself around, and that was the best. And then the people that I met on there was so much fun. I'd run into the same people multiple times over, and we'd always like do stupid stuff. At one point, with my Audi R8, I had the gear ratios very, very tight and low, so that I could shift between the gears very quickly. Of course, my top speed is very low, but my acceleration is very fast. That's what my whole goal was with that. At one point with that car, put on some good tires, and then what I did was I'd play tag with some guys on the Top Gear test track, and that was so much fun. Of course, I used this steering wheel, and they were always talking on the mic and laughing about me whipping the wheel back and forth because it makes like a really loud whipping sound whenever you really pull it. And I'd like fling it to the left, to the right, and I'd just turn around and drive behind them, and they would never be able to get me. And sometimes they would, and it was awesome. I wish I had content from that, but I didn't have anything to record that. Otherwise, I most likely would have. That was really fun. I'm still thinking about getting Gran Turismo 6, but I'm really kind of thinking about, because it's been a while now, and I know that they're going to cut off the service for it at some point, maybe in a few years. So